Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for September 5, 2025. Firstly, the rise of terrorism in Latin America has taken a concerning turn, with the United States adding 3 prominent Palestinian rights groups to its sanctions list. These organizations, Al-Haq, Palestinian Center for Human Rights, and Al-Mezan Center for Human Rights, have been targeted for their efforts in providing evidence to the International Criminal Court in its investigation into alleged war crimes committed by Israeli nationals in Gaza. In other news, a powerful earthquake has struck eastern Afghanistan, leaving over 1,000 people dead and many more injured. The Taliban administration has launched an appeal for international aid, with several countries pledging support, including the United States, which has offered $5 million in aid. However, concerns have been raised about the challenges posed by the Taliban's lack of recognition as Afghanistan's legitimate government, which may hinder the flow of emergency funding. Lastly, we're also following a story on the growing threat of terrorism in Latin America, where the rise of extremist groups poses a significant challenge to regional stability. We'll be diving deeper into these stories throughout the day, with updates and analysis from our team of experts. For now, let's take a moment to acknowledge the suffering of those affected by the earthquake in Afghanistan and the importance of international cooperation in times of crisis. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know what's right now. Firstly, President Trump's decision to extend the deployment of National Guard troops in Washington, D.C. until November has sparked controversy. The district's attorney general has filed a lawsuit challenging the use of military personnel for domestic law enforcement, citing concerns over civil liberties and executive authority. In other news, the Supreme Court is set to rule on the Trump administration's use of emergency powers to impose tariffs on imported goods. If the court rules against the administration, it could mean billions of dollars in tariff revenue would need to be refunded to businesses, potentially impacting the Treasury's finances and the economy as a whole. Lastly, we're following a story about President Trump's federal crime crackdown, which has raised concerns about the potential for militarization of urban areas. The White House has appealed a federal judge's ruling that the deployment of Guard troops and Marines to Los Angeles in June violated the Posse Comitatus Act, setting the stage for a potentially landmark legal battle over executive authority and civil liberties. We'll be keeping a close eye on these stories and providing updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, the GST Council's decision to rationalize the 4-tiered tax rate structure is expected to moderate retail inflation by up to 50 basis points in the next fiscal. This move will bring down tax rates on essential household items and services, providing relief to consumers, particularly low- and middle-income households. In other news, Kraft Heinz has announced plans to split into 2 separate businesses, marking a significant shift in strategy for the company. The decision comes after years of declining revenues and massive write-downs, which have led to a substantial decrease in the company's market value. Warren Buffett, the largest shareholder of Kraft Heinz, has expressed skepticism about the split. Lastly, we're keeping an eye on the market trends, with top trending stocks including SBI share price, Axis Bank share price, HDFC Bank share price, Infosys share price, Wipro share price, and NTPC share price. We'll be monitoring the impact of the GST rate rejig on these industries and providing updates as more information becomes available. That's all for now, folks. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and we'll get through this together. Tune in to our podcast throughout the day for more in-depth analysis and expert insights. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we're taking a closer look at the Chi-Leonis star system, where astronomers have made some fascinating discoveries about the behavior of binary stars. This research sheds new light on the complex interactions between these celestial bodies and how they impact the surrounding space. Next up, we're exploring the mysterious world of interstellar objects with a focus on the comet 3I Borisov. Scientists are abuzz with excitement as they study this rare visitor from outside our solar system and what it can reveal about the formation and evolution of our cosmic neighborhood. Finally, we're diving into the cutting-edge technology that's enabling us to detect gravitational waves with unprecedented precision. A new AI algorithm developed by DeepMind and LIGO is reducing noise in measurements by up to 10 times, opening doors to new discoveries about black holes, neutron star mergers, and the universe as a whole. Join us throughout the day as we delve deeper into these stories and explore the wonders of the cosmos. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Today, we're recapping the latest developments in the world of sports, with a focus on the NFL. First off, the Baltimore Ravens are gearing up to face the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Football, with quarterback Lamar Jackson looking to build on his impressive performance last season. Our analysis suggests that Jackson will have a big game, projecting him to finish with over 240 passing yards. In other news, the San Francisco 49ers are poised for a strong comeback after an injury-plagued season, with a healthy Christian McCaffrey and reinforcements in their receiving corps. The Kansas City Chiefs, meanwhile, aim to become the first team since the 1990s, Buffalo Bills, to reach the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. We're also keeping an eye on the NFC, where the Philadelphia Eagles are leading the pack as heavy favorites, followed closely by the Detroit Lions and San Francisco 49ers. And in the AFC, the Ravens are favored to represent the conference in the big game, boasting a potent rushing tandem with quarterback Lamar Jackson and running back Derrick Henry. Finally, the Dallas Cowboys are looking to bounce back from a losing season, with Dak Prescott returning to lead the team alongside new wide receiver George Pickens. That's all for now. Tune in throughout the day for more updates and analysis on these developing stories. And don't forget to check out our website and social media channels for the latest news and expert commentary. I'm Howard, and we'll see you tomorrow on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Time, TBA, TBA, TBA. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the remarkable story of how shifting tides in ancient Mesopotamia may have contributed to the rise of the world's oldest civilization. This tale reminds us of the intricate web of relationships between humans and their environment. Next, we delved into the powerful influence that older siblings can have on a child's chance of survival, as revealed by a recent study. This story showcases the significance of family dynamics and tradition in shaping our lives from a very young age. Lastly, we touched upon the importance of balance in our lives as we navigate the complexities of technological advancements and their impact on human experience. From cybersecurity experts working tirelessly behind the scenes to small-town craftsmen and local artists, each individual has a unique story to tell and a contribution to make to our collective human experience. These stories, though diverse, are woven together by the threads of human connection, tradition, and the beauty of everyday life. As we begin our day, let's take a moment to appreciate these intricate relationships that bind us to each other and to the world around us. Thank you for joining me on this morning's edition of the AI Daily Press. I'm Charles, and we'll see you on the road. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm your host, Joan. Today, we're recapping some exciting stories from the world of fashion and entertainment. First up, we have Meghan Markle using her platform to support small businesses like Tiny Tags, where you can find beautiful, customizable lockets and jewelry. It's a great reminder that even small actions can make a big difference. Next, we're talking about the latest fashion collaboration that's got everyone buzzing, the Gap X Disney Nightmare Before Christmas capsule collection. This limited edition collab features sustainable materials, stylish designs, and a great cause to support equality and women's empowerment in their factories. And finally, we have Angelina Jolie making headlines with her dramatic hair transformation for her upcoming film Anxious People.
The actress was spotted on set with a severe blonde bob, marking a significant departure from her signature dark locks. We're excited to see how her new look and role are received, especially as she navigates her personal life and career. That's all for now, folks. Stay stylish, stay informed, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for more updates from the world of fashion and entertainment. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, our investigation into the intersection of human health and biodiversity has revealed a fascinating connection between the two. Research has shown that preserving natural environments and promoting biodiversity can have a positive impact on mental well-being, with Indigenous communities playing a crucial role in conservation efforts. Secondly, we've been exploring the complex topic of mass extinction events, with scientists debating whether our planet is currently undergoing a sixth such event. While some argue that current extinction rates don't meet historical criteria, others point to alarming population declines and ecosystem disruptions that may have equally dire consequences. Lastly, we've been examining the delicate balance between human activity and wildlife conservation, with a focus on the importance of preserving cultural heritage and promoting coexistence with nature. From the sounds of animal movements in the bush to the scent of cut trees, Indigenous communities are sharing their unique perspectives on biodiversity and the natural world. These stories remind us of the intricate web of relationships between humans, nature, and the environment, and highlight the need for continued research, conservation efforts, and a commitment to scientific accuracy. Stay informed, stay curious, and join us as we delve deeper into these topics and more on the AI Daily Press. I'm David, and we'll see you tomorrow. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.